teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. With the ball. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Green. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Can he get there on the ground? First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this off.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Dropping back. It's Green. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, as a quarterback, you're always trying to obviously find that open window to be able to throw the football to. That time, that wide open was right in the middle of the field. Makes it so easy on the quarterback to make that throw and pick up good yards.
On the run, it's Washington. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on a first down.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Razorbacks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Arkansas, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Down the middle, it's McCully. They make the tackle, but their pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out of the flat to the right. but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Gets made on the out route. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Wolverines keep the football on the move. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Hill. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he keeps it. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here.
Okay, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line. Really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
To the air, it's Green. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here. Trying to run it. It's Washington. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it. Boom. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Swarm with the pass rush. A sack. Timeout is called a tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the return and heads out of bounds. So here we go, the first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Green. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Now it's 2nd down here. Defense not pressing this time. Back-to-back deep shots. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. And that's a third straight misfire.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
The pocket breaking down. He's found some room at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is on. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. He'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Razorbacks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And here's the return. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Arkansas offense will take over first and 10.
For the first play of this drive. Back to throw. It's Green. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Touchdown, Wolverines. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play, and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fights through a tackle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. Muscles past the defender. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And they come up 2 yards at the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Arkansas, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Scanning the field. It's Green. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Razorbacks will crank up the tempo.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to pull it down and run. Inside the 30.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Back to throw. It's Green. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, it's a nightmare for any offense. Third and long from their own 1. Got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. Here comes a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he's able to send the punt away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. The shotgun running play call. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw. It's Green. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a President